G'day everyone, today it is Good Friday and we're going to Bendigo with Steamrail. We're going on a one-way trip. They're up there for a weekend, over the Easter weekend, running shuttles to Echuca and then around Bendigo, and then it's going to return. Now, we can't do all 3 days or 4 days, so we're going to catch the transfer on Good Friday because we've all got the day off, and then we're going to have an afternoon in Bendigo, and then I'm going to come back on Sunday and watch the shuttles. So if that sounds good to you, don't forget to be subscribed so you can keep up to date with everything that I've got coming out in the future. Anyway, we're just waiting for the train to arrive now. Today we've got Victorian Railway's T-Class diesel locomotive and Steamrail's A2986 leading the train. So we'll look at a little bit about the history of the locomotives and the consist and everything like that, and yeah, we'll wait for it to arrive. So anyway, let's get into it.
So like I kind of said, this was a transfer train to Bendigo for some shuttles that Steamrail were running up there over the Easter long weekend. So because of this, the train was a bit extra. It was just over 270 metres long and was made up of a mixed consist of carriages. And they were as follows: 68 BW, 67 BW, 7 ABE, 25 BE, 17 BE, 38 BE, 46 BE, 9 BRS, with sleeping cars, Goulburn and Colbane, as well as that ZV-F1. Now this was a really fast run to Bendigo. We absolutely belted through the suburbs and into regional Victoria, only having to stop at Castlemaine for around 30 or so minutes. So we had 30 minutes or so at Castlemaine to let the Melbourne and Bendigo bound V-line services cross us. I guess that would have never been a problem if they hadn't removed the double track main line that was there in the first place. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the locomotives on this trip. A2986, built in 1915 at the Newport Railway Workshops in Melbourne. These locomotives were built to haul express passenger trains from 1907 through to withdrawal in the 1960s. This 460 beast was rebuilt and returned to operational service in 2017 after a much-deserved rest. The other locomotive was T356. Built in 1959 in Granville, Sydney, this locomotive has been in preservation since 2001. Now once the Melbourne-bound Velocity had arrived, it was a quick scramble back aboard to Bendigo.
Alright, it's about 1:45 and we are now in Bendigo. So we're going to go for a look around Bendigo, see what's here. Apparently there's some sort of things for the Easter long weekend, so we'll go have a look at that.
The Bendigo Fair was absolute chaos. Thousands of people had swarmed this event, which had market stalls, rides, and lots of other things for, I guess, entertainment. Bendigo is a very interesting regional city and is full of history, and I do fully intend to make a video of a trip back up there to cover especially the tourist tramway that's there. Anyway, after a few hours of moseying around, we headed back to Melbourne on a normal V-line service, as the Steamrail train was stabling there overnight. Now I must admit the new generation of Velocity trains are quiet and fast, however the seats leave much to be desired.
So it's now Sunday and I'm actually back in Bendigo for the Bendigo Model Railway exhibition, which is an entirely separate video. However, the shuttles are running up and back today, which is Easter Sunday, which is a couple of days since the last video. Anyway, they're doing a push-pull and I've managed to catch a couple of the runs and now we're down to the last run. So it's about, it's what, like 3:30 in the afternoon. So there's one more run. They're running a few Ks out of Bendigo. I'm not going to bother trying to go into Bendigo because of the Easter festival. That looks like an absolute nightmare. Anyway, I'm out at Eaglehawk. It runs a few Ks up from here and they're running back. And unfortunately I missed out on a ticket, but that's all right. It's not here or there. There'll be plenty more things to do and trains trips to ride into the future. Anyway, tomorrow being Monday, Easter Monday, this shuttle, this transfer is going back to Melbourne. Unfortunately, I won't be on it because of work commitments. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'm going to leave you with a couple of running shots now. Of course, if you do have any feedback, do leave it in the comments. If you rode any of these trains, let me know what your experience was like and if you enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it or anything you've got to say, leave it in the comments below. And of course, I will endeavor to get back to you. Anyway, once again, thank you so much all for watching. And if you did enjoy the video, don't forget to be subscribed if you're not already. Anyway, I'll see you again soon for another trip report. Hooroo.
Also, a post sign off here. Hot tip, when viewing trains lineside, stay off the tracks. It's pretty easy to do so. Just some common sense things that were totally disregarded by some people.